All right, today we're stepping inside the absolutely beautiful and deeply symbolic world of Jewish wedding traditions. From ancient contracts all the way to that unforgettable smash of a glass, every single moment is just packed with meaning. Let's start with the big one. It's probably the image you know best, the groom stomping on a glass. But why? What's it really all about? It's a question that gets right to the heart of how Jewish tradition looks at life, love, and history itself. And that's just scratching the surface. This single dramatic act holds so many layers of meaning. It's about joy, sure, but it's also about memory and the real nature of partnership. We're gonna unpack all of it. But first, let's see what builds up to that amazing moment. So before the ceremony even really gets going, you've got these two powerful pillars holding the whole thing up. The marriage contract, which is called the ketubah, and the wedding canopy, the chuppah. Think of them as the foundation for everything that's about to happen. The ketubah is so much more than just a piece of paper. It's actually a legal contract with roots in ancient law that spells out the groom's obligations to his bride. It's all about protecting her rights. And while they're often these stunning works of art the couples treasure forever, its real job is to be this solid legal foundation signed and witnessed just before the ceremony. And then you have the chuppah. This is beautiful. It symbolizes the couple's very first home together, and the design tells you everything you need to know. It's open on all four sides, which signifies that their home is going to be a place of hospitality, always open to friends, family, and their community. It's a public statement about the kind of life they plan to build. Okay, so the contract's signed. The couple then moves to stand together beneath the chuppah. This is where the magic really happens, the core rituals of the marriage ceremony. Let's walk through the key steps. So you see the flow, right? It starts with the legal commitment of the ketubah, then moves to the symbolic home under the chuppah. From there, you get the heart of the ceremony, the rings, the 7 sacred blessings, and then, boom, that dramatic breaking of the glass. It's this perfect progression from law to spirit to a big community celebration. Now this is the moment. It's the point of no return, really. The groom places a simple, unbroken gold band on the bride's finger and says these ancient, powerful words. But what I love is how traditions evolve. In so many modern ceremonies, you'll see the bride also give the groom a ring and make her own declaration. It's a beautiful nod to equality. And that brings us right back to where we started. After the rings have been exchanged, after the 7 blessings have been chanted, we finally get to that last powerful act. So let's really dig in and unpack the meaning behind that broken glass. Okay, so this one act is doing a ton of work. First, it's a moment of remembrance for the destruction of the ancient temple in Jerusalem. It injects a little bit of solemn history right into the middle of all this joy. Second, it's a powerful reminder that even at your happiest moment, the world isn't perfect. It still needs healing. And finally, it symbolizes the fragility of a relationship, a reminder that love is beautiful, but you have to take care of it because it can break. And then, in a split second, that quiet moment is shattered by everyone shouting Mazel Tov, wishing the couple good fortune. It's just fantastic. And you better believe the celebration is just getting started. The wedding feast, it's not just a party. It's considered a Sudat mitzvah, a commanded sacred meal. It's actually a religious duty for everyone to celebrate with the new couple. This is where you see that joyous energy just explode with music and dancing, including the famous hora, where everyone lifts the couple up on chairs. And get this, the celebration doesn't even stop after one night. For the next 7 days, during what's called the Sheva Brachot week, friends and family host festive meals for the couple. And at every single meal, those same 7 blessings from the ceremony are recited all over again. It's an incredible way to wrap the newlyweds in community support. Now, one of the most fascinating things about all these traditions is that they aren't some rigid, unchanging thing. No, they've been adapting and evolving for centuries, which has created this rich, diverse tapestry of customs all over the world. You can really see this amazing diversity in different cultures. For instance, at an Ashkenazi wedding with roots in European Jewish communities, you might hear the incredible sounds of klezmer music. But then if you go to a Sephardi wedding from communities in Spain, North Africa, or the Middle East, you might see totally different rituals, like a pre-wedding henna ceremony. And that diversity is just as alive today. You have Orthodox communities that hold to a very strict interpretation of traditional Jewish law. But on the other hand, you have Reform and other liberal movements that have really embraced flexibility, putting a huge emphasis on gender equality and personalizing the ceremony. It just shows how these traditions are still living and breathing. But when you strip it all away, what's at the very heart of all this? It's this profound idea Jewish tradition sees marriage as more than just two people deciding to be together. It's about two halves of a single soul finally finding each other and reuniting. It frames the whole thing as something sacred, something almost destined. So from the chuppah canopy to the broken glass, all these rituals create this powerful link between the past, the present, and the future. And it kind of leaves us with a final thought, right? How do these ancient customs stay so vibrant, so meaningful, and keep speaking to each new generation? Maybe it's because they tap into something universal about love, commitment, and what it means to be part of a community.